Hello and welcome to this episode of the Offbeat Podcast with me, Dan.
And me, Luke. Make sure you head to our socials, show us some support, like, comment and subscribe on this video. Go to Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to the Offbeat Podcast.
Dear, oh dear. That's going to be clipped and in every group chat for the rest of your life now.
We've only got one group chat.
We don't.
Or is there more?
We've got loads of group chat. We've got one on every social media. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, welcome back, people. We did have a couple of weeks off. He went to Dubai.
I went to Dubai. Got a tan. Can you not tell?
I mean, fair enough point, really. Got to Dubai. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And I went to Dubai with this lovely person here.
Yeah, Aleya Mae's back. Round 2. Here we go.
He brought me back.
Brought you back.
He brought you back.
You're in Dubai.
Took you as well.
Got in a market stall. Yeah, so...
Did you have markets in Dubai?
Did you know?
Yeah,
Did
the
it?
old town.
What's Dubai like? I really want to know. I'm really interested because I don't know if it's very me. I don't think it is.
Oh my god, it is so you. It's so everyone.
Is it very like... I imagine it to be like very influencer.
In places, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
very like
Places there is.
LA vibes. Like American, big.
Oh, I'd want to
everything.
elbow
Massive.
so many people in LA though. Like whenever you see like vlogs in LA and people walking around for a pretentious like, how many followers do you have?
We actually made a vlog.
179 subscribers on YouTube. Head down below, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
And if you listen to this, make it 180 if you haven't subscribed yet.
Yes.
Looking at you. Alright.
Hey, we're learning at this, aren't we? What are we? Like 6 months? Over 6 months in. Okay. We're nearly a year in, you know.
Yeah, we're not far off.
We're not far for a year in.
It's mad. I can't remember when I last came on it.
Oh,
So,
it was
when-
in the flat, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was before Christmas.
Yeah.
And last time you were on, you had 80,000 monthly listeners on
Mhm.
Spotify. Now you have 180,000 monthly listeners.
180.
Hey! Who's in charge?
That was such a crap joke. Sorry.
Hey, don't matter. Yeah, Dan's figured out how to. People, you listen on audio. Apologise, but Dan's been playing around with buttons, and I think he's now cracked it.
I have. I've got it now, guys.
Problem is, you got to go full on reach over to it. But yeah, 180k.
I know.
Wow.
Well, 174, I feel like, yeah. False
fucking
advertising
hell,
there,
Dan.
Dan.
Jesus.
So what's going wrong?
That's mental. That. So 180k. So that's two Wembleys.
I know, yeah. When you think...
Yeah.
2
That's
Wembleys.
17 Etihad capacities. Well, what do you usually get?
Maybe not. Yeah, so 2 Wembleys. You can
I know.
officially say that. Why is that not in like your Insta bio or something?
I don't know, you know.
I filled Wembley Stadium twice. Then put little asterisks and put not
I
really.
suppose it's different though, isn't it? Because I've released drum and bass line, as we know, and like house and a bit of like tech and melodic. So all that, they're all different, aren't they? The fans for the songs.
True. But I think that is kind of a little bit better because there's many strings to your bow, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Sorry, I'm sorry about the car behind then. Going, yeah, good one.
It was more of a...
I think it's mental all that. Like 180k.
I know, yeah.
Is that your peak?
What my
Yeah, 174. Is that not? Are we at your peak at the moment?
what do you
So
mean?
far, like...
Oh, so far, I thought you meant is that like my goal?
No.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
made
done.
me
I'm
silent.
quitting. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Sensational.
I know, yeah. So
What's the main cause of it? Is it kind of like playlist? Is it collaborations?
I think mainly it's probably a bit of both. Like, for example, like Tsuki has got an amazing fan base. Same with Darkzy. So I feel, and you know, Crucast is such a mad label. Like, I feel like they're quite, you know, they're well known around the
I
world.
can't believe you've been on Crucast. I can't believe you've been on Crucast. Think of like how many events have we been to from Crucast?
A lot.
So many.
Can we talk about upcoming releases?
Yeah, I think so.
Haven't we got another
Might
one
get in
coming?
trouble here.
Haven't we
Yeah.
got another one coming on Crucast? Maybe.
Yeah, I've got another one coming on Crucast.
Nice.
But it's, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, so might get in trouble. But
We can ask it out.
but they're doing.
If we
I'm
need
on
to.
like a compilation. I can never say the word.
Compilation.
That's the word. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Album.
They've done that a couple of times, haven't they? With a few of like the upcoming bassline DJs a few years ago.
And it Shake the Bass or something.
Yes, Shake the Bass, yeah. Because there's quite a few people on that. I think Taiki New Light was on that at one stage. It was there's a few people who were kind of making.
Bert Cope was.
Yes, Bert Cope was.
Yeah.
And look at him now.
I know.
That's mental. Being on Crucast is...
I know, it's actually crazy.
A lot of people watching have probably have no idea who Crucast are.
Yeah.
Well, Crucast are like the bassline.
The bassline.
Yeah, when we were
kind
18...
of developed the modern bassline.
Yeah, 100%. When we were 18, they were the events we went to all the time.
But I feel like the team behind it are just, like, unbelievable.
Oh,
like
definitely.
They kind of... You know, you can send them a song and then they literally want it done because they want it releasing, like, in the next few weeks, which is mad.
That's really
Whereas
quick
some
turnaround.
take forever
Yeah,
to
of course.
sort of, you know, like going back and forth, like want you to change this or like obviously it's suited to label, but it's kind of
course,
just like it's just so good how quick it is.
Do you reckon it's because they're quite modern, though? Because like Crucast Crucast have been around for what, like 6-7 years, maybe 10 years maximum. Like we're quite a modern label. When you're looking at like Sony labels and people like that, like, they've been around for God knows how many years, haven't they?
Yeah.
So
And I don't know, I feel like they're quite niche, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whereas like, I know that, you know, Sony has so many other labels underneath it. It's like an umbrella, but I feel like they're so niche, so you only get certain artists on there. But I feel like once you've got your foot in the door, like...
of course,
fine then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Was Tsuki like the... Was that
Foot in
was
the
that,
door,
Yeah,
yeah.
Was that like the big one for you?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Because I feel like because the label do shows as well, you don't always find that with a lot of labels, so it's kind of... It helps as well, because obviously live is so much... You can make so much more money and revenue from that rather than doing music.
You got along with Tsuki as well, didn't you? You met him in Sheffield.
Yeah, him and Georgia are so sound.
Yeah.
We met him, didn't we?
Yeah. You need to get on a Crewcast lineup.
I know, yeah.
Oh, that'd be
I
cool.
I know.
Imagine that.
I'm praying for it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to play? Like Tank? You thinking like Tank or like Manchester Academy, Warehouse? Where's like the place you want to play?
Oh. I mean, probably like festivals like Wonderwood that we went to in
nice.
Preston.
Yeah.
But because it was kind of like mad, really. Because when you go into like these events and Crucast have got their own stage, and you're like, oh my god, like, I could hear my song today, or like, oh my god, they've shared my song to story and stuff like that. You're like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah, mad.
Especially people who we paid like what? Like you would normally pay like 30, 40 quid.
I know, now you can get him for free.
And now you literally are like, he's my mate, I know him. Bezzy mates just wandering around backstage.
Yeah, it's mad really, isn't it? Because you sort of like see these people so up there and you kind of forget the people, don't you?
Yeah.
Like you look up to me like, oh my god. Then you meet him, you're like, oh my god, it's weird.
Yeah,
they can talk.
If people ever meet us, I mean, just come over and have a chat with us. I mean, we're just normal people.
I mean, obviously get through our bodyguard security. And
Yeah.
Be respectful, I'm sick of dickheads coming up, you know what I mean?
hey, when we was in Dubai, that guy.
I'm never going to be sick of anyone to come up to me.
I got recognised in Dubai.
Yeah, we both did. It was kind of a bit scary.
Right, is this like bullshit, or did you
no,
actually?
this is... No.
I got a picture with a fan in Dubai.
I need this story now, because I know it's going to be bollocks, but I quite like
I'll
to
tell
know.
the first half of the story. So I said, I'm going to go and lay down my towel on the beach, because Dan was like, he needed the loo. So I was like, right, I'm going to the beach. It's now like 1 o'clock. I want to get in the sun type of thing.
Yeah.
So I sets my towel out. Obviously, it looks like I'm on my own, because I only set one towel out. So Dan's at the toilet. I goes in the sea, and I can hear these like two lads behind. Like it was like a dad and a son.
Okay, yeah.
So they were saying, photograph. So I was like, I just thought, they're not talking to me. And then I turned around and there's like, photograph. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, yeah, I can take one for you. And they're like, no, you get in it. And I was like, what? So,
did it just say photograph? That's it.
Yeah,
They didn't say like
photograph. So I thought like, I can't have a photograph with this. You're like young lad and Dan's and coming over thinking, what the hell?
Funny, no, isn't it?
So like, they was like, no, is it bad? I was like, no, I'm not having a photograph. So I went and sat down, and then
Fame's getting to it already.
yeah,
it's gone to head.
honestly.
Success.
And then I was like, go away. Do you know who I am? So then Dan's like twaddling over, you know, like, whoo, like that. And I was like, hello, like, come quick. So the two guys start walking over to me, and I was like, oh, for God's sake, like, this is going to look. So they started saying photographs. I was like, yeah, take one of you. And I'm like, waving at Dan, like, to come over. And he's like, and I was like, no, come.
That's so Dan. That is so Dan.
I was like, no, Dan, I could be attacked here. I'm going to get kidnapped.
Did they not say anything to you? Like?
No, so I took the photo for him, and then they're like, you three have a photo with him? So I was like, no. Like, no, that's weird.
I would be exactly.
And then,
So then I was stood there. I just got there. I had my fancy fruit twist in my hand, you know, so I'm enjoying life.
Wow.
And he just goes photo. I was like, yeah, go on then.
Hello, mate. You okay?
but you were a bit confused at first, though.
I was a bit confused, but I think it was just the culture of where they're from.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think they were just getting pictures with anyone and everyone.
So, like, did they not say, "Oh, look, it's Aleya Mae," or were they just like, "Can we have a picture with you?"
They're just like, can we have a
To be fair though, have you ever been at raves and people done that to you?
No.
We have. All right. I don't know why you're saying no. It was a leading question where I know the answer. We have definitely been in like a rave scenario and people have taken pictures with us.
It's because they knew you was off offbeat.
I did it at the Otley Run, actually. I forgot about this. Did you? Well, on the Otley Run, yeah. So when I went to the toilet at one of the pubs, and there was it was just guys and girls.
Nice cock, can I have a picture?
Well, no, because I was just massive leprechaun, and they're like, and the point of me went, "Oh, nice jacket." I went, "Cheers," and they went, "Do you want to get in the picture?" I went, "Yeah, go on." So I just like stuck in the middle, like. So if you're watching, got no idea who you are, where you're from, or like.
I reckon they're from Leeds.
I don't know. It was
students.
No, I don't think there was because it looked like a group of students because it was just like people our age, and I only heard one sentence being said. Do you want to get in a picture on nice jacket? But yeah.
Well, you know, on the Otley Run, there was, I think someone had a sticker on the back of Offbeat.
Yeah.
And these girls were like, "Oh, what's that?" Because obviously it has the barcode.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Oh, what's that? Does it go to OnlyFans?" And then they opened it. It's like, football podcast. It was just so funny to listen. I was like laughing to myself.
I don't even know like what our video. I think I changed it a while ago. I think I changed it to Lakota.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. So Lakota. You're the one who we send everyone to, basically.
Yeah.
Straight on the podcast. I think I was doing that. I was sticking them everywhere. I don't know why when I was on the Otley Run.
You're going to get an email to say.
I know, from Leeds
Council.
Council.
From the council.
Yeah.
Sticker in it. Don't really matter.
Yeah.
I know. No, what to say?
Defacing? No.
Bad publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, no publicity is bad publicity.
That's one.
True. Yeah, so if you're watching, comment down below. Yeah, what insult word would you like to call us? I didn't think what to do then. I was like, what will be controversial? I thought, nah.
Should do that on one of the podcasts, the insults match.
An insults, not like old school colours.
Yeah, old school Calix.
Oh, that could get nasty though.
Could do that as a segment with every guest.
The problem you've got is you can't do an insults match with someone that you know really well. It's a recipe for disaster, innit?
Yeah, but you also can't do it with someone you don't know at all.
Yeah, true, because then you're just like going to be picking on like...
How they look.
Yeah.
It's just a bit nasty, isn't it?
It's just a bit cruel.
Yeah.
I used to like that Calix stuff.
Yeah,
Did you used to watch that sort of stuff, insults matching?
I don't really like, you know what I mean? It's kind of nasty, that, isn't it?
I thought you were going to say you don't... I thought you were going to say, I don't like YouTube. Just in general.
I don't like podcasts. No, I'm joking.
Imagine that. If she's like, okay, yeah, so I actually hate this podcast. No, but the insults match, I thought they were brilliant. And it was
Yeah,
sound.
they were. I like the playground insults one.
Oh, with Chris...
That's Radio 1, isn't it?
Scott
Yeah.
Mills?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
So what is it? Do they just insult each other?
Yeah, so they get like celebrities on, like A-list celebrities, like Will Ferrell and people like that, and they get them to just do like playground insults, where being like, I don't know, your dinner doesn't smell very nice, and we have to just keep a straight face,
that.
and we just say like really stupid things. I think was it Mark Wahlberg who went viral on it. And he was just like, he was so good at it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's just like stupid shit.
Yeah.
You should do the like a word that you have to throw in, like 3 words.
What, into the pod?
Yeah.
Can't do that now. Everyone's going to know now.
No, yeah, true.
Who we thinking in? We used to do that at our work because I work on the phones. We used to like
throw words in.
Yeah, so we'd all like challenge other people and give them a word, and you had to put the word into the next call. I was well good at it. I was so good at it 'cause I've got no shame. So like when you're putting a random word in there, you're able to easily integrate anything.
Yeah.
I'm a king.
Okay.
You're thinking now as a challenge, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if you're watching, try
If
and
you wanna
guess what words.
If you want to suggest some words, Patreon is starting soon. It's only £3 a month. It's like the price of a coffee, isn't it?
Yeah, but what's going to be on there?
You can suggest words for the podcast.
Okay, I thought you meant it's going to be like dodgy content then or something.
No, that's OnlyFans, not Patreon. I don't get OnlyFans.
So that's a side hustle.
We're going on some massive tangents here. We're going on like a 1 minute conversation and being like, so like Patreon.
What don't you get about OnlyFans?
I don't get it, OnlyFans. What's the difference between OnlyFans and Patreon? Ideally.
It's the same thing, really.
Yeah.
One's just branded as adult content.
Yeah, and one's like supporting many
Creators.
comedians, innit?
Yeah. But
Even artists do it though.
I've seen a lot
Patrons, don't
of
they?
adverts. Not a lot of adverts. That makes me sound a bit dodgy. I've seen an advert or two recently for OnlyFans, and it's promoting just people sharing the content, saying like they're trying to push it like Patreon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make bank though, like stupid. They make millions.
Yeah.
I think.
Because they take commission for every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, imagine the person who owns Patreon or owns.
Oh no, yeah.
All they do is sit there. They don't even have to
Do
manage it.
fuck all. They've just got people on. It's such a clever
Everyone else
bit.
is doing the job for them.
Why didn't we? why have we never thought of that?
Yeah.
Because that is one of the best business models I've ever heard.
Ever. Yeah.
They do nothing.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Isn't it? I mean, I'd pay like £3 a month to have a word. And like they have what, 13k?
Yeah. And I bet that £3 doesn't all go to them. I bet it's like 1% or something, or maybe more that goes to Patreon.
Yeah, I reckon it's probably more.
Yeah, maybe like 10%. Or something.
Yeah, probably like 10%. But 10%.
Crazy though, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you look at like Skiddle for buying tickets,
yeah.
they take, I think it was working out at around 15% per ticket sale.
Wow.
Because they're selling through their platform.
But we don't have any employees, do they? Like you don't. Like, you probably need like a couple, but you don't need. It's not like a multi-million-pound business.
No.
That's mental. That I've never thought of it like that. Actually,
Yeah.
like Skiddle are making a killing off artists.
They're making it because every single event goes through Skiddle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, if you think an event, you go through Skiddle or you go through Ticketmaster, don't you?
Yeah.
Ticketmaster are making money though, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They're like your massive artists, aren't they?
Right. What I don't get, I don't understand about booking fees. Why do I need to pay a booking fee?
That's what goes to Ticketmaster Skiddle.
But is that not insurance of your ticket?
No, because you have to pay for insurance on top of that.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah, the booking fee is what they take. So
It's what, £3, £3? Something like that, £2?
So the person who's putting on the event can either decide to absorb that themselves or make the customer pay it. So if you see an added booking fee, it's they're making the customer pay it.
But I suppose then if you're doing like a show where you've got like 16 dates across the UK, you're gonna you can't be paying everyone's booking fee, can you?
Exactly.
That's insane. I never knew that actually.
Yeah.
I never knew that. But it's supposed behind
I
the
didn't
scenes,
know
isn't
that.
it?
Well done, Dan.
Well done, Dan. well done, mate, for doing your job.
Like say for Vibe, we put our first tickets up at like a £5. And we think,
Yeah.
oh, it looks all right, but then the customer has to pay £6 odd. And so then when you're putting a ticket up for a tenner, the customer has to pay like £12.50.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah.
I'm not absorbing that fee.
Should we stop booking fees? Hashtag stop booking fees.
Stop booking fee. Maybe we should undercut Skiddle.
What event are we putting on?
No, all the people put events on.
I was going to say like...
Yeah, we're the new Skiddle.
We're the new Skiddle.
We'll
What are we
make a
going to
website.
call it?
Offbeat.
We can't brand two things the same, can you?
Oh, that's a good point.
Can't brand two things the same. You need to come on then. I want to know where
You
you're
could
going
just
here.
mainly keep it to podcast shows.
But you got to pay for podcast shows.
Yeah.
People do podcast shows now though, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. Jamie did one in Norwich.
Really?
Yeah, and Have a Word are doing the arena.
Yeah, they are, to be fair.
Chris Ramsey goes on tour with his partner. I don't know. Is it his wife?
Don't know.
I don't listen to their podcast.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is.
Fuck off. No, I'm not having that. You know who Chris Ramsey is.
Yeah, the footballer.
Gordon Ramsay's son.
Do you actually not know who Chris Ramsey is? God. Do you actually know who Chris Ramsey is?
Yeah.
You don't, do you?
No, he's on radio.
No, he's not.
He's a comedian.
I had no idea if you were being truthful or not. They had the biggest podcast. They had people who like exploded, didn't they? They were like top podcasts for ages.
Were they?
Yeah, him and his shagged, married, annoyed.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
I think it's shagged, married, annoyed. It says good pun.
Yeah, I like it.
Good pun, innit? Good pun. Whereas we just thought offbeat.
That's a pun.
Is it?
No.
No. Are you okay?
Yeah. Moving on.
I like it when he does this. He always goes, moving on. Don't say fuck off. Moving on.
Awkward moment.
Let's talk about you.
Oh, okay. God. What do you want to know?
I want to know, what's your advice to singers out there?
Okay, so my advice.
month listeners.
Advice.
Do you reckon you're famous?
No.
That's actually good. That was a good question, that.
I don't know what it means to be famous, though. What do you class as being famous?
I'd say it's just people who are kind of renowned and well known for a certain thing. That's what I'd say famous is.
Yeah. Because to me, famous would be when, like, you come out of a hotel or your house and they've got, like photographs and that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could have, like, say, I don't know, say if you went out and you went shopping and you got recognised once in the day, would you class that as famous?
No.
By some random asking you for a picture.
Really?
Yeah.
That's famous.
Do you think?
I think so. If random people are stopping you and know exactly what you do and who you are, I'd say that's famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, and not knowing who they are?
Would you class, I'm
Obviously.
trying to think, like 100k? Like, who's got like 100k monthly listeners on?
I don't know.
So people like Stone, for example.
Yeah.
Would you say that Stone are famous?
I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like, because I don't even know whether I'm allowed to say this, so Alex, I'm sorry. But they're like signed, aren't they? So
Yeah, but I don't think that means they're famous. I'd say Stone are famous. Like Stone would walk down Liverpool.
Yeah, they get recognised.
Yeah, get recognised.
Yeah,
He gets
no.
recognised on a night out, Alex.
Yeah.
In Liverpool.
Doesn't shock me that though, because Liverpool are very compact, aren't they? Like, everyone knows.
It's the
everyone.
biggest family in the world, I think.
Liverpool.
Yeah, there's like 500,000 people live there, and I swear everybody's related to Stephen Gerrard. Everybody's related to John Lennon.
Everybody's like 2 steps away from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's 2
Paul
steps away.
McCartney.
It's just one big family, I swear.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is being recognised then.
Yeah. I how many times have you been recognised? Quite a few.
Been recognised once, and it was quite it was a bit scary. Like, I can see
It
why.
was in Dubai on the beach.
Yeah. We're not telling that story again. Yeah, I was busking like last year, and this girl like was full on filming me, because people do stop and film, don't they?
Of course, yeah.
And then she came over and she was like, "Oh, how you doing, Aleya?" And I was like,
That's mental.
"Oh, how does?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I watched you at Jason Allen's show," and I was like, "Oh my." She's like, "I've followed you ever since. Like, you're doing great." But yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
I'd think I'd feel they were taking the piss, me.
So would I. I would think they're being paid by like one of my mates.
Yeah.
But then
But
she
she's
was,
on her own busking.
Yeah.
No one else is there, so how else is she
and
gonna
then
know?
that girl was on her own, and she was like, "Can we have a picture?" And then like she posted it later.
I
stuff.
think I'd end up talking to them for too long. Do you know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
gosh, yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to walk away, because I'd just be so like enthralled in it and be like, you know who I am. I'd just be there,
I
like,
think it's kind of scary though.
really?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't.
Somebody knowing everything about you.
Yeah, like
True, yeah.
it's like, when you go on Facebook
yeah.
and you're friends with someone from like school, but they don't really have a clue who you are, but then they see what you're doing, or
I
you
suppose
see
so,
what
'cause
they're
you're not
doing.
trying to be famous.
But you've
are you,
never
what you're
really
doing?
spoken to them, because when you're in school, I feel like everyone adds everyone
Yeah.
on, don't they? But they don't. You know their life and they know yours, but
Yeah.
you know.
But you're not trying to be famous, are you, with what you're doing?
No.
You're doing it for like a hobby, aren't you? And it's just
Yeah.
kind of going.
I feel
places.
like that's what, like, I remember first day at like uni, like Keith, he was from he used to be in the farm. Well, he's still in the farm now. But he was like, get out of your heads. Like, you don't want to be famous. You don't, like, you're not doing this because you're in it for the wrong reasons. If you want to be, like, rich and famous, go and find another job.
Who wants to be famous? I've got a theory about this. Like, I don't believe that anybody really wants to be, like, I think
everyone just wants the perks of being famous.
Yeah, but imagine being Ed Sheeran. He can't do anything without the phone being put in his face, or like when I'm working from home, right, and I'm going to like Tesco to get my chicken thighs to then put on a butty and have it, you know, classic dinner. Yeah, chicken thighs and a butty. Cut them off the bone.
Oh.
I get one of the...
do you have them ready cooked, or do you cook them yourself?
No, the ready cooked ones at Tesco, the hot counter. And then I have it on... Do you like the French stick? But the small one they do, like a baton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Buttered?
No, I don't go butter. Okay. I'm not a butter guy.
So
and then I usually have... No, I have peronaise.
Oh.
That just actually sounds really nice.
Yeah, I always get the Chinese ones as well, because Chinese ones are banging.
Has El Burrito been giving you tips?
No, this is what I do.
I swear you used to have a Greg's, or...
I do get Greg's sometimes, but...
He gets a Greg's as well.
But it's just easy, though, because it's in the car. Simple go there. Anyway.
You drive to Tesco?
Fuck, of course I've only got an hour dinner.
Lazy bastard.
It's a 30-minute walk. I literally couldn't do it.
Says you do actually drive to Co-op. And you're like 5 minutes away.
Mate, I don't live in a flat anymore, mate.
Yeah, but I bet you drove there.
No comment. May I don't know. Not one or two times. What was my point?
So your point was you can't go to Tesco.
Yeah, so when I go there, I've got a cap on, I've got glasses on, like I look like a scruff. But I know that no one's going to know who I am.
Yeah.
Whereas imagine if you had Sheeran doing that, you can't ever leave the house like without like someone's always knowing him.
Yeah, because a girl who I know, her mum was like on TV, like one of my best friends, and she said like when they lived in, well, they had a house in Portugal.
Yeah.
And when like she was younger, like there was people hidden in the bushes, like taking photos, or like she comes to Liverpool now, and they're all like, "Oh my god!" Pardon?
In Portugal?
Yeah, in Portugal.
When she was young?
Her mum. Yeah, when like Jodie was young. I'm gonna say it.
Where are you going with this?
I know someone else who was in Portugal when they were young. Someone else hiding in the bushes.
Hey, they found a guy who did that. We definitely shouldn't talk about it. They found a guy who did that, apparently.
Oh, really?
It was a German guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So it's, talk about famous.
So I feel like no one wants to be famous. I don't even know where I was going with that point, but she said obviously it's weird because it's like her mum.
Yeah, of course,
but I don't know, I feel like no one wants to be famous, but being like a singer or a songwriter like myself or a musician, you want you to be heard, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you want to be heard, but you don't want to be famous. Like you want to be known at a gig, but you don't want to be known kind of going to the shops.
Maybe,
yeah.
But then I don't know what I would do if I saw someone famous. Because some people, when they see like Justin Bieber, they go and run over. But I think because I'm sort of in the same industry, obviously not. Because I'm as big.
On the same level.
Because it's Justin, my boy.
Yeah, because I've spoke to him in the past. No, I'm joking. Doing a collab.
Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
But I think like with him, because you're sort of in the same boat. Obviously, you're not as massive. Like you hope to be at that level one day, that you just leave them to it.
I disagree. I had this conversation with someone a few days ago actually, and I think I cracked it now when I see someone I know. I feel like because I saw it was a podcast someone was talking about, probably have a word to be honest with you, and they were saying like as long as you go over and you go, oh yeah, I don't know, I like your stuff. My name's Luke. Can I get a quick picture? As long as you're not like telling them your life story, you're just like nice, quick to the point, leave and be. Then it's sound, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas for people who like hang around,
like I got a bit starstruck when I saw Sam Divine. Like she was DJing in Size in Manchester, so I thought obviously she knows like Nautica, so I thought I'm gonna go and like introduce myself because, you know, maybe a future collab or something.
Yeah.
So I went in and said hi, but you know you just can't get your words out because like, oh my god, this is like, she's known around the world. I was like, what the hell? I'm talking to her. Like, yeah. So I feel like I get a bit nervous. So I think.
Do you reckon she is the most famous person you've met? Talk to. Mine's Brian Kidd, if you're wondering.
Brian Kidd?
Yeah, in the airport going home from an holiday once.
You said that.
I met
Hang
Brian
on.
Kidd. Yeah.
Brian Kidd is the most famous person you've met. To be fair, I don't even know what mine would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Kidd?
He's pretty famous. He played for United and City.
Yeah, true.
Assistant manager at City.
True, he's very famous.
Yeah.
I don't even know. You know.
Brian Kidd. Sorry, I didn't expect that. Sam Devine's famous.
Maybe Dappy. I met Dappy.
You met Tom Zanetti?
Tom Zanetti, yeah, as well. At the same night.
What a dream.
I think Tom Zanetti is more famous than Dappy, though. Actually, no, I don't know. Dappy.
No, but Dappy and N-Dubs are like.
Who's going?
Anything.
Yeah. I think I am. Well, Kieran's got no one to go with, so
That's why you're going, yeah.
I also think it might be quite funny.
It's going to be mad, isn't it? Like, it's actually going to be crazy.
Right, it's year 5 us.
Yeah.
Like, it is. What? That's our like, end of primary school. So
Only issue with going with Kieran, you know, because he's quite an angry person. You don't want to make the wrong joke because it's like playing with fire, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Bit tight, that, Dad.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, mate, I'll have no regrets saying.
Yeah.
That's a Dappy and N-Dubs. But yeah, Dappy and N-Dubs are back together. Dappy and N-Dubs. Sorry, Phaser. Just completed.
What's the other one called? Phaser.
Phaser, yeah.
Why does nobody know him, whereas he's the main singer?
I don't
Does
know.
Dappy sing?
Have you seen his real name? He's called Richard.
Yeah, but I feel like
Change his name.
Dappy did his own thing and like Talisa is known.
Talisa went to X Factor, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's
then
known for obviously other ventures as well.
yeah. Moving on. Should we have a little break?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the first part has happened. That's either going to be quality or I've got no idea.
For context, we've just had to cut about 5 minutes off out.
Because Dan had a bit of a laughing fit.
Yeah, Dan started just chuckling and then he couldn't stop chuckling. Do you know when you see like comedy, like TV extras, where someone just
like
chuckles and chuckles and chuckles and chuckles? Yeah, that was Dan. If you want to see it, let me know. I'm definitely
Put it on the Patreon.
We'll be back for part 2 in a bit.
Let's do it. Nay.
We're actually going to start on that. Fair enough. Welcome back to the part 2, people. We had a nice little break, a nice little interval. We found out that someone doesn't listen to the Offbeat podcast. I know, shocking. When was the last episode you watched, Aleya?
Mine was HD.
You last listened to HD episode?
I thought it was JB Nugent.
No, it's HD.
It's HD. HD, to be fair, HD was quite recent.
Yeah, it's good.
It was when you first moved here, wasn't it? HDs.
Yeah, it
before
was.
the sofas came in.
It was. It was when we had the dining table still.
Yeah.
So do you want to listen to the music, people?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Actually, when was Lakota? I listened to Lakota's.
Lakota was before HD.
No.
It's gotta be.
I'm not sure. No,
that's most
gotta be
recent.
Harry.
Before.
Yeah, it's got
Really?
to be. Lakota has to be before Harry. Lakota was quite a while ago now.
I thought that was recent.
Not sure. Anyway,
Anyway, you're not being my girlfriend anymore. You're dumped.
Tony's not actually for a long time. Don't worry about that.
so
I think it's because I hear you playing it, so it's.
yeah,
True, yeah. Because I edit it, so I don't rewatch it because I've already watched it 14 times. Whereas
I rewatch about half of it, and then like I know what.
I know
what's
what happens.
coming.
It's like being in a film like Samuel
Yeah.
Jackson. Do you reckon he rewatches a film?
Do you reckon?
I reckon he does.
I've always got like this question. Imagine if like your partner had a scene where they're kissing another person. Could you watch it?
I really want a car crash where we're like, railroading. Well, if it's their job, yeah.
Really? So you could watch your missus snogging another bloke, even though it is acting.
Yeah. It's their job.
Because that's what I asked you. Like, imagine if I had to do like a music video.
Oh, yeah, but that's bollocks because
Imagine if I had to do a music video with Jason Derulo.
that's bollocks. You don't have to kiss in a music video. The singers don't kiss.
Yeah, but
it's usually like a model.
sometimes like the label say this is the storyline. Like they
Yeah, but you're singing.
But you can't really have a say in it sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I mean, I had to kiss Jason Derulo. I just had to.
You know, like Kesha, she had to dress a certain way for her music videos.
I can understand the dressing.
You mean key $ ha? Kesha is key $ ha.
That's true.
Sorry, come moving on.
TikTok,
Yeah.
come on. Let's get moving.
Oh my god, that was such a crap joke.
Could you, if I was an actor? Because obviously I'm a very good actor.
Yeah, like award winning, aren't you?
Yeah, if
Not
I,
yet.
no, yeah, not yet.
Yeah,
I'm like Leonardo DiCaprio before he got his Oscar.
Okay,
Like, he should have had one.
not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
Go on.
Not gonna say it. Carry on. I'm not gonna say it.
Say what?
Paedophile.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio's a devil paedophile, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Moving on. Yes, he is. He always has. Well, no, he's just renowned for getting with women who are a lot younger than him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Luke, a paedophile is when they're under 18.
I know, yeah, but Leonardo
You don't need the
DiCaprio.
definition. He knows.
Leonardo DiCaprio is 100%. I'm certain of it.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you have any conspiracies you believe in?
There's aliens, yeah. No, I'm
That's
joking.
not a conspiracy, that's a fact.
No, I don't know.
Aliens are real.
Yeah, I believe they're real.
They have to be real. If you don't believe in them, you are.
I believe
think
they're real,
ghosts
but
are
the
real.
chances of people. You think what? Sorry.
You believe ghosts are real?
Ghosts are real.
You reckon?
Why?
Yeah, I just do. Feel like you don't just go, do you? Like, you don't just die.
I think it's a nice thought.
Yeah, I think it's a nice thought. But what proof is there that there's ghosts?
What proof is there there's not?
Yeah, exactly.
My whole life.
Yeah, but who says you'd be able to see or interact with a ghost? They're in another realm.
Yeah, no, it's true.
They're in the spirit realm.
It's true,
But do you believe you come from another person? Like, in your past life? Do you believe, like, there's a past life?
Came from my dad.
For God's sake.
You mean not how to
Yeah,
take
like-
generation? We're not really Doctor Who.
No, but, like, you gonna be something else.
Yeah. Reincarnation.
Yeah.
No. Because I
No.
don't think it makes sense because the population of humans are just ever growing. Surely, if everything... It's fair, species go extinct, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see why people want to believe in that. It's a really nice thing. I just don't see how it's logical.
Okay, I got a question for you then. I feel like it. I'm the new offbeat.
Yeah. Would you never said what you believe... So you believe in ghosts?
Believe in ghosts, and I believe, like, we were something in our past life, and we're going to be something. It's going to carry on.
So what do you think you were in your past life?
A goddess. No, I'm joking.
That's your current life. Brownie points there.
Well played.
Maybe like a koala or something chilled.
Right.
Like a Rastaman or something.
A Rastaman?
Rastaman.
Why? You can't remember anything. So like, what makes you think this? I'm sorry, I'm fascinated by
it's
this.
just
Because she
like-
loves the ganja.
No, I think you do come from something. I don't know. It's
What do you reckon Luke was in his past life? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Jimmy Savile. No, I'm joking.
Whoa.
Nah, cut that out.
So I'm baffled about the ghost point you've made.
Right.
Like,
It's only because...
is it just like is it a hope rather than?
Or is it a fear?
I'm scared of them. It's only because people are going to think I'm really weird and probably like unfollow me for this, but my granddad used to go to a church for like read people.
Your
That makes
granddad
sense.
used to go to church.
Primary.
Yeah, like read people and like basically talk to them.
Oh, so he was psychic.
Yeah.
Was that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
A medium.
Medium.
Yeah, psychic,
Yeah.
medium, yeah.
Fucking why do people watch us? Do we ever get a moment where you're just like,
Yeah.
we just made different jokes and both were shit. They were landed. That's interesting. That so did he? So he went to like, was he like
Yeah.
hired or?
Yeah, so he basically went to like church. I don't know how many times because like I wasn't that close to him. But yeah, he did. He like read people or. But yeah, he said like Derek Okora was like not. They was faking it. So yeah.
I don't know who Derek Carr is.
Really? White. He's got white hair. He's very famous for being a median.
Like on Go.
Median, innit? It's not medium.
It's medium.
I thought it's median.
No, median is the middle number in a long sequence.
Yeah, but
A medium. Is it a medium? I don't even know.
It's median.
Psychic, I say.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when he passed away,
Parcel tongue.
like, and obviously clearing out the house, there was like all watches what people are
I thought you
given.
were going to say it was a Ouija board then.
No.
Oh.
Would you use a Ouija board?
No.
Yeah, I think it's bollocks.
I'd give it a go. Shall we do it?
Oh God.
I just think it's bollocks.
Do not.
I don't.
You know what we should do? We should do it on the pod with a guest who doesn't watch the pods because they'll obviously see this. We should do it on the pod with a guest and set it up so things happen.
No.
No. But I don't know.
I feel like you're intrigued now.
I feel like I am. I'm really intrigued because it's. Do you know when something's opposite to what you believe in? So I'm really interested. And like, do you know like with Ouija board? I feel like you have to do it with people you 100% trust.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think anyone would be able to do one with me.
I couldn't do one with you.
Because they'd think I was pissing about.
I
probably would.
You're at the bottom of the list, mate. You're right at the bottom. Nowhere near the top. Because you would piss about. You'd just be constantly moving it around.
I feel like if you've not experienced it, you don't know.
True. But
You know what I
all
mean?
science points to it not being real. That's
Does
the
it
way I
though?
look at it. Yeah, I suppose the only thing you can go about it is the changes in the
Yeah.
electro.
But is it because
energy and
science only states the obvious? You know what I mean?
And you weigh less after you die. Your soul escaping the body.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've never seen one, but I think it's because obviously, like my family, you're not gonna. I think it was because like I'd not seen my granddad for years,
that? Okay.
and he said like, this was like before I got into Lipper and what I wanted to do, and he was like, something's gonna happen in Liverpool, music related, and he didn't know that I sung or anything, which was weird.
But how is that a ghost?
But
That's
do you
more
think that's like tempting? Do you think it's more like
manifesting or something.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I believe in like manifesting. I think manifesting's a clever idea. Like, I think that works because it's just based on your mind, and if you believe something, you're more than likely going to achieve it than not. Whereas with stuff like being a medium and saying you can speak spirits, well, I suppose you'll never know, will you? But I just don't see how it can logically.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? I think because you can't see, it's like aliens, isn't it? People say they've seen aliens, but no one ever knows whether they're real or fake.
I
think alien sightings are fake. I don't think there's ever been an alien.
Like, how's that proved? Do you know what I mean?
It's not.
But is
So-
it hidden? Is it more hidden? I think you'd be a bit silly to think that there's not at least another planet out there that is similar to us that has people.
I
things.
bet they find some sort of like maybe one cell organism on Mars that close to us. I bet they do. Like, because that would technically be an alien, but like say like not a parasite, like a bacteria or something. That's technically an alien, and I reckon that could exist.
You know, like
close to
aliens,
Mars,
we've got an image that they're like these green, like.
Yeah, it's all bollocks, isn't it?
But they could actually
Be us.
be us.
Yeah.
Could be us. They could be.
We could pass an
little
alien in the
insects.
street and we
I'm
don't
so
know.
tempted to do Marvel references, but I just won't land, will they?
They won't.
Yeah,
Sorry, mate.
I'm thinking always Marvel references, and I'm like, the nerd in me's going, me. And you just be like, nah.
We've got a lot of nerds in our friends group.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, because you all talk about these superhero stuff all the time. I'm like, go and play Dungeons and Dragons then, do you know what I mean?
Completely unrelated, but carry on. Do you not like Marvel and stuff then?
It's enjoyable.
Sorry, I was trying to stop whining. It's
It's enjoyable, but like, I wouldn't go and watch a massive marathon. I've still not watched Infinity War because we've got to apparently watch 20 movies before it.
It makes sense for you to watch them. You don't have to watch them, but it does make sense for you to watch them. Does that put you off?
All the movies, yeah, that's a lot. That.
Oh yeah, but it's all about the storytelling. I'm a nerd. I love comic books. Like,
Yeah.
I love everything.
Have you ever read a comic book?
Yeah, but I need to buy more, to be honest, because they're always better, aren't they? Like, books are better than films, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you
But I
think?
just don't. But I'm self-diagnosed ADHD.
Not for you because you can't read, but
Yeah,
That is very harsh.
She reads music
So
better than you do.
this is the end of... Well, I don't think I can do that. Read music?
Can you not read sheet music? No.
No. I was meant to.
I was meant to.
Yeah, with like uni, but just never.
Don't need it, do you?
Yeah, I don't feel like you need it. Because a lot of like, sometimes like Paul McCartney, for example, can't read music, but harmony, well, I don't know if he can now, I feel bad saying that. But
I don't think it's going to happen. Don't worry.
if you're watching, Paul. But I
Yeah,
feel...
you might do after you meet him.
I know, yeah.
Not even sir.
I meet him in July.
You're going to call him sir? You're going to call him Mr. McCartney?
They call him Macca.
You can't go nickname. Come on,
Macca.
Aleya.
Yeah, they call him Macca at uni.
Is he still with Linda?
Hang on. Sorry. We're going round in like... Why are you meeting him? How are you
Because
meeting him?
I went to his uni that he set up. So on graduation day, you get a photo with him. Like, he presents your awards.
You can't call him Macca, though.
Big Mac?
You can't.
No, I'm not. I'd probably be too, like... I think the photos are just like, hi, bye. You know what I mean? You don't really talk to
Just
him.
don't call him John Lennon.
You're alright, Ringo.
Bet someone has defo done that shit joke, though.
Yeah.
Defo, aren't they? Like, 100%.
Ask him if he actually is the real Paul McCartney or if he was replaced with...
Conspiracy, here we go.
He's the lookalike, isn't he? He actually died in his 30s or something.
Yeah, like Avril Lavigne. Same with Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
She was the same.
27 Club. He's another member.
You both
He's
chat
just a
shit.
lookalike.
Could be. How can you prove? Bring it back.
Yeah, so when you're there, when he hands you when he hands you your award, save it. Don't touch it. And dust the fingerprints. We'll check it against our databases.
Our databases. Yeah, just bare databases that I've got full of people.
In Luke's office.
Yeah. Just store
I'll have a
everything
game of
there.
darts when you're scanning them into the mainframe.
The mainframe.
Yeah, so...
I didn't even know he set up Whipper.
Yeah, because that's what he said, like, there was no... Because it was basically the school he and, I think it was Ringo, went to.
Oh, okay.
So it was meant to be an engineering school, and then there was no Brit school for the North. So him and the head of the uni now set it up. But yeah, so
That's class.
Fascinating.
so yeah,
Isn't it?
so they had like quite a few guests on when I went, which was mad.
It was mad. I do. Do you know what? Because we were talking about breakup potential questions. I think the radio one is quite an interesting one. So obviously, Radio One have their live lounge, don't they?
They do.
Right, and they always do a cover, don't they? So it's usually like, is it usually 2 songs or 3 songs they do?
Well, I'm not sure, but
Is
it's
it 3
always
of their own a cover?
Is it?
I don't know, you
I think it might be, or it might be 4 on the cover. We always do one cover.
Yeah.
Like, what would you be your cover song? 'Cause you can't go like karaoke, can you? Would you like totally like
Valerie.
out there?
Can't name it.
Wonderwall.
Would you like totally out there, like random?
I don't know, you know. I feel like the song that popped into my head is probably Devotion by Subfocus
Okay.
and Dimension. Is it Subfocus?
Just Dimension.
I thought Subfocus.
Maybe we can make it this time. No, it is. It's both.
Yeah, it's both.
Just Dimension Devotion.
No, it's both.
It's Desire that's both.
Oh, it's Desire. Oh dear, we've been shut on, haven't we?
At least I got the first artist right. Bit mad, isn't it?
I do
that
Hero.
What, Enrique Iglesias?
You know why I do Hero though?
So we were watching the fountains in Dubai,
Sorry, I'm like.
and so they play a song with it, and it was Hero but in Spanish.
Oh my
OG.
god, that'd be unreal.
So if
I know
anyone
it
wants
all
to
now.
hear it, message me.
I actually know.
Yeah, I've got a video.
Sick.
You'll have to
So
put it on the cut out bits at the end.
Yeah.
Like in a film.
Like a little trailer.
Yeah.
That's a sick idea, though. I rate Hero.
What would yours be, Luke?
Oh, I don't know. I probably have to go.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Bring Me the Horizon would be a shout. They've got some.
I think
bangers,
yours
you know.
would be Belter.
Different from the rest. Diamonds on a finger.
There we go. So I'm going to rate
When
you singing now.
walks, her feet don't touch a flare. No, I reckon I'd probably... I like the Snuts at the moment, so I'd probably go for the Snuts, but then again, I can't really understand how things are talk. They say so.
Where are they from?
They're very, very, very thick Glaswegian.
Right.
Like, he was talking, couldn't understand a word he said. the main singer. I have no idea. Yeah. Do you like Live Lounge? Actually, think about Live Lounge. But like, what's like the stage when you get invited to go on Live Lounge? Do you get many like dance performers going on there? Is it mainly like?
Don't know,
pop?
know.
You get a lot of bands on there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you know they have a studio, say like Justin Bieber and that lot over in America and Lady Gaga. They'll do it from America, like BBC have studios all around the world. So they'll do it from their country, so they won't actually come over.
It's like a different world, isn't it?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's actually mad how big BBC are.
Yeah.
Well, no, BBC have been around for stupid.
I know, but you'd think it would just be popular in the UK, wouldn't you? But like everywhere we went in, like Dubai and stuff.
BBC.
Yeah, they have BBC on everywhere.
Yeah, I found out, Joe, Doctor Who,
Mm.
it's like, it was streamed in like over 100 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
That's
is
crazy, that.
mental. Because the new guy from Sex Education is now the new Doctor.
What, the young lad?
No.
The guy who said, wash your hands, you dirty pig.
Eric.
I've got no idea. I can't remember what he's called, like, what he's actually called. But I think it's fascinating.
That's cool.
He's quite a young lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Youngish.
Yeah,
Like BBC being massive everywhere.
I thought it was still Jodie, whatever her name is.
No, she's...
Wait, surely he's now
No,
the
'cause
14th Doctor. I thought it was only meant to be 12.
Oh, no, it all, like...
It changes,
Yeah,
doesn't
they gave up on that, and they gave him 12 more regenerations because he made a deal.
Oh, what a load of bollocks. Money grabbing.
Money grabbing.
If you're watching BBC, I'm not happy. Should have been 12.
When was the last time you watched Doctor Who?
The 10th Doctor.
I've never seen it.
Tennant. I watched a bit of Matt Smith, actually.
No, Matt Smith was quality. Matt Smith was the best one.
No, David Tennant was...
I've got a bit of a controversial opinion here. I think Sarah Jane Adventures was better than Doctor Who.
Oh, I mean, that's a fact.
It isn't? Okay.
Sarah Jane
It's not
Adventures was
K9 was
unbelievable.
I loved a little Carmy.
Oh, it was so good, wasn't it?
In the
Doctor
Lost
Who was
as
better
well.
than Sarah Jane.
Yeah, and you had Luke,
There's
the
like-
son, Clyde
Yeah.
Langer, Rani Chandra. Oh,
Do you remember the episode where... this is getting a bit off topic. Do you remember the episode where everyone disappeared except from two of them?
yes.
Good episode, that.
It's like, ooh.
Well, what would I do in that situation? What would you do in that situation?
What's his tangent centuries?
if you woke up one day and you find out that you're the only one left, just suddenly everyone's gone, what's the first thing you're doing?
I think I'd
Getting
try...
petrol, not paying.
I think I'd try and fly a plane to a hot country.
That's the first thing you do. The first thing you do is go to the
That's
airport.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
You'd crash.
Yeah, it'd be a shit idea.
Yeah.
It would be the best idea, that. I don't know, I'd cry.
You'd cry.
Probably cry, yeah. Imagine being alone. You've got to try and search someone.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? I'd go like pub. Go to the local. Get a pint.
Would you not be scared though?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'd freak out.
You a freak out. You got to try and find someone, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what made you think of that?
It's a good topic for that would be a good film. That good plot for a film.
I feel like there's been quite a few.
films,
Fair enough.
yeah. Never seen I Am Legend?
Yeah, but everyone just didn't disappear, did they?
No, true. Yeah, it was like a, but that's a sad film.
It's a
Yeah,
good
but
film.
I feel like
Sad film.
there's been loads like that.
I'm sure there's been quite a few films like that.
Probably has, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a generic white boy topic in it, Dan.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. I'm thinking about the conspiracy theories. I saw a mental one. It's not going to affect your life because it is about football.
Okay.
Have you seen
Nice
it about
topic.
Liverpool? About Liverpool's team.
What about it?
So, have you seen the TikTok, the two lads who have a podcast and they talk about like conspiracies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Dead. They're massive now on TikTok. And they came out, so apparently, I think it's like 12% of the UK is asthmatic. Liverpool have got 60% of their team which are asthmatic.
Right.
Which is mental. Think about it.
Yeah.
60% are asthmatic. And yet they run the furthest, they're the fittest, they're the strongest team out of everybody.
Yeah, but
And
what
yet
do
they're
you
all
think?
asthmatic.
What do you think the fittest sport is, though?
Rowing or cycling.
What do you think you have to be the most?
I
fit
like the
for?
women's volleyball. I think that's quite fit.
It's boxing for me.
When AJ's in the ring.
It's AJ's.
Pardon?
Do you reckon AJ's the best looking boxer?
Where? Like, what is happening here? I feel like
let's go back to your point. Right.
Yeah, sorry. So basically, they're accusing Liverpool of doping and lying at the people that they are asthmatic when they're not.
Okay.
Why does it give them an advantage? Get extra points.
Well, might give you a bit. Might be something in it, like some PED.
Surely there's not 60% of asthmatic.
And
you wouldn't think we're not putting this out on TikTok because he's already got 7 million likes. So
you wouldn't think as well that an asthmatic person. I mean, no, this can't be offensive. I can't get cancelled for this. You wouldn't think an asthmatic person would be a professional athlete because you struggle with cardio, don't you?
No, not really, because you can control it, can't you?
Can you?
There's a lot of levels of asthma.
I feel like it helps though. Obviously, if you've got asthma. Like, it helps doing sport and cardio.
Oh, right, it helps your asthma.
You looked at me funny then, like, what?
I wonder where you were going there. Yeah. I wonder
you both was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because you have to have the inhalers, don't you? I thought it was an interesting point. Anyway, I'm more interested in what we went on to be honest.
What did we go on to?
It's been tangents galore, hasn't it?
It has, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been tangents.
Fittest sport.
The fittest sport, yes. I'm confident that it is cycling or rowing.
I think it's triathlon.
I'm going to get some hate for this, but I think it's F1 motorsport. The amount of G-force they're under when they're moving a car around.
You've been watching too many TikToks, haven't you?
Honestly, they come out sweaty.
Yeah, fair dues. So you're telling me being an F1 driver is more... We're going to get... I know a couple of the lads who do like Formula 1, but I think it's shite.
It's unbelievable.
So you actually think they are physically fitter than, say, I don't know, Bradley Wiggins in his prime?
Yeah. I think a peak Formula 1 driver is fitter than Bradley Wiggins in his prime.
He's laughing to himself.
But then again, you know, like a cyclist, like I forgot her name, this is really bad, but basically she has to, one of the cyclists for the Olympics has to train every day, and she makes herself sick because she trains so hard. I mean, I don't know whether that's just for cycling, but yeah.
No, that's most sports. I bet most people like that. But I think cycling is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, how they do the Tour de France is mad. They do
it's mental.
Hundreds of miles every day.
Well, then to do like
walk
a marathon, like...
Sorry, I can't walk up the stairs.
I hope so. You're training for this 10k next month.
Oh, fuck. Like that. Yeah. We are doing a 10k.
Are you doing a 10k?
I need to get covered for work, but if so, then yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a 10k.
Is this going to be like your marathon job that you said?
I mean, my cover for work is a nice excuse to get out of it.
Nah, come on, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to do it, yeah. Why not?
Why not? Why don't you do it?
Because I can't run.
You don't need to run
I'm
it.
like that song, you know, it goes, I'm a pug and I can run.
They're finishing it at the Rising Moon.
Yeah, finish it at pub, that's why I'm doing it.
That's where we were for dinner today.
Yeah,
Good.
It's really good.
So tangent, so many.
I can't remember where we was going.
Neither do I. I don't think we've been going anywhere our episode.
No.
So I really hope people have enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
like, this is been much more of like a
Much more
free
offbeat.
friends. Yeah.
Going for the original concept really with this episode.
Yeah. But to be fair, we've got some big we've got big plans coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
Big
We've got big plans.
Aleya Mae on again, so.
I want to know your plans.
Yeah.
My plans for the future.
Yeah.
There's got to be some big plans coming.
OnlyFans. No, I'm joking.
Imagine.
Yeah. No, I think plans would be live shows.
Okay.
Like
When's your first live show going to be?
next week.
Manifest
No, I'm
it.
joking.
Make it
No,
happen.
I think it's going to be like next year.
Next year? Not this year.
No, because I want to DJ, I think.
You want a DJ?
Oh, so is that the next step?
DJ and sing, yeah.
DJ sing,
Play
live
live.
shows.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Think.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, you've been teaching me, kind of.
Sweet, yeah.
No, you're actually a good, decent teacher, to be fair. So anybody wants DJ lessons.
Taught you how to
There you
drive a
go.
car.
You
Pass
did
your test.
You did teach me how to
Yeah.
drive a car. But you
If anyone needs
also...
lessons for anything, set me up. I can teach you a thing or two.
Depends what you're offering.
I'm looking down the camera.
I'm going to switch that camera.
No, but yeah, you actually, well, you're a bit of like you get a bit anxious sometimes teaching to drive, so.
Yeah,
or
but I couldn't do it.
drive.
I think it's a shite idea. I'd rather get an actual teacher in there.
Yeah.
I just argue.
I feel like, you know, say for example, like we asked you and Tony, like, did you teach each other? But
No.
it actually was good. It was actually good.
It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're quite a calm guy,
I'm
aren't
quite
you?
a calm guy.
You're a very calm guy.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bit blasé, maybe.
Yeah.
A bit. You're very blasé.
Don't know whether that's a good thing. Probably a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
No, I think, yeah, maybe because you was always like, watch the curb.
So, going back to what you want to do, not your driving.
Where did that come
I
from?
don't know.
So, what's your plans with music? Like, what are you keeping to your drum and bass?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think I want to be like maybe release some of my own stuff.
Oh,
So, what? So, you're going to produce your own?
Yeah,
and is there some kind of in the pipeline? Have you got like?
maybe. Yeah, but I feel like I really enjoy collaborating with people.
Yeah,
I enjoy that because you get a second opinion on everything. So, you know, say for example, you send me a track, then I can send it back and you might be like, oh, change this, and I can be like, oh, maybe change this in the track and we can add this, you know, so you get second opinions, whereas you do it on yourself and you ask your friends and like, oh yeah, it's great. And then...
And I bet you learn loads as well, don't you?
Yeah.
It's networking in it.
You learn loads and it's more contacts, you know.
I mean, has Becky Hill ever released on her own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got her done.
Got her own album.
Yeah, but who's produced all this? She's not produced them.
True, but
Someone's
no one
produced
ever truly.
Because I know it went to a point where she was releasing and the DJ was a featured artist.
Mm.
But but it's more like the same. Like look at Adele. Someone else plays the piano.
But then again,
With every
I
kind
saw
of...
like a video of her the other day, Becky Hill, and she was saying that, like, this might be a bit thingy, but being like a woman in the studio, it's like a guy always takes over.
Oh really?
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's just, there's more male producers and songwriters than there is women.
There's a lot more, yeah. There's a lot more.
So I think sometimes, like, I don't know, I've been in sessions where I've tried to put my point across and it's kind of been shoved aside, or, you know, like, maybe add this in and it's kind of been, yeah, but it's not happened. So I think that's what a lot of, why it's just sometimes maybe a little bit easier to just say, yeah, we'll just let them produce it and I'll sing on it. But I think it's just part of it, isn't it?
But I suppose when you've got your foot in on being an artist yourself, like as in when you've got like a substantial fan base, you'll have the power to say to them, "This is how I want it."
Yeah, it's credibility.
Yeah.
Innit? Credibility is a huge
obviously
factor.
When you're releasing with some massive DJs who have bigger followings than you at the moment. Aren't
Yeah.
you? But when that reverses,
Maybe.
different.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Well, when it's all about growing, isn't it? Like, so as soon as you grow, like, it's a bit of a fickle industry, music industry, and it's very much
Definitely.
like who you are, what you've done,
Yeah.
rather than. But I suppose you can with your not really luck, with your hard work as well. It shows off, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think as well, it's like a lot of it is trust. So, like, for example, like I know a couple of lads, they had a really crap manager and they were signed to Sony, and basically the manager messed it up, so they got dropped by the label. Label said, we don't want to work with the artists anymore. So then all the labels, because when, say for example, you're like the next big thing and you go to like, you know, get signed and your track's blown up, loads of labels will be sniffing around because they want a piece of that. Because now it works more so you do the work to start off with and then labels want to know you, whereas before they kind of invested in you if you was like nothing. So they got dropped, and then basically all the other labels that were sniffing around for the hype basically just disappeared. So it was like, because obviously like, oh, they're not trusting you, so we can't trust you, invest money in you. But luckily they've re-signed a deal and they've got a better manager. But yeah, that's why sometimes you see, you know, like Ray got dropped by her label. So then other labels are like, oh, got dropped. They're not doing as well, so we're not interested in them anymore. It's really fickle.
Yeah, it really. Doesn't sound very nice, but I suppose you've got to kind of find your way, haven't you?
Brutal industry.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end as well. Kind of a bit of an inside scoop on the industry.
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Don't give your address.
Yeah.
In Dubai. No, I'm joking.
Live show coming to you soon.
Live show, yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Find me on Instagram.
Yeah. What's your handle?
Aleya Mae official without the tick. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, everything's going to be in the description. All links to your Facebook, your Instagram, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your Spotify as well.
Yeah. Go and have a listen to a new song with Darkzy as well.
Yes.
Big up.
It's called Never, and it's an absolute banger.
Yeah.
Big
label, good DJ, good singer. Wow, what more do you want?
Exactly.
Really, what more do you
Old
want?
school bass line as well.
Yeah, and then you've got make sure you come back next week as well. Also check out the previous episodes we've done. We've had comedians, we've had football players,
other musicians,
people,
loads of DJs,
all sorts. Like, make sure you head back.
And if you've not seen Aleya's first episode,
go and check it out.
Go and check out the first one.
I feel like the first one I was really nervous,
and now you're more calm.
And now I'm calm.
Because this one we've not talked about music. We've talked about fittest sport. Great. No, we've not even talked about. It's gonna be a good edit. It's gonna be a good edit.
I feel like though, I don't know. It is quite nerve-wracking because you can talk in person, but I feel like when it's the camera's on, you're kind of being judged, aren't you?
Well, not really, because
you just gotta forget it. I mean, I was like that when I first started doing this.
Yeah,
but then I introduced this one with singing.
Yeah, well done.
Exactly. You would never have done that a year ago. You just grow, don't you?
Be yourself, haven't you?
Of course. Anyway, make sure you head down below, like, comment, subscribe. 5-star on Spotify,
5 stars, please.
And we shall see you next week.
Adios.
Thank you.